I think we're all going to be hand-delivered universes that extend our imagination to space.
Time, all weapons were made by hand to different specifications. So if an archer ran out of...
He cups a hand over his forehead to keep in the brains on which he'd gambled.
Doing and saying, oh, it wasn't our fault, it kind of just got out of hand. We actually said,
each one of you that raised your hand at the beginning of this talk is a living, breathing example.
Which created seasonal springs and filled their hand-dug wells. And the rain the Peary's planted.
I cannot tell you the rapture I felt holding that in my hand, and the coldness dripping onto my burn.
The Virgin and Child appear in the top right-hand corner, and one of the ways that we...
So the little girl that wouldn't dare raise her hand in class grew up to be somebody.
In the past year, I want you to just raise your hand if you've experienced
things like this, finely crafted objects that you can hold in your hand, or maybe logos.
With, on one hand, as I say to people, despite the economic picture and despite the view of experts, I'm more optimistic.
You can't see the front of your hand and the people on the boat bonding.
We, on the other hand, do have a choice. And the nature of the fact.
On the one hand, result, right?
Outstretched and not quite touching that God's hand. Mastery is in the...
My mother asked us to feel her hand. She asked the monk.
Up and walked into the Oval Office and shook my hand.
The hand that is drawing it. You know, these